Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, salutations to the Ophelet. This pushing is truth. Across the comes of all faith, truth, and sincerity. Right, this the brother I'm on the Bible from the Birmingham Camp Alabama GMS. This one is just sitting, is going to it's about transition, and really it's about how this place, America, Babylon the Great, the so-called white man Esau Edomite's kingdom, is it's fading away. It's going down, and what's gonna be next? What's coming after this? Rulership is gonna be the rulership of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites. You know. So I just let's get into this transition. It's just a transition, and just like when something you about to transition into is not, it's not gonna be easy. So what's gonna happen with this place, American Babylon the Great? It's gonna be tough times. Bad times is coming to this place, America Babylon the Great. So all the things of you can move around and and do what you want and all that's gonna stop. Because Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna bring great judgment to this place, America Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great. All here gonna bring loose out here different animals and so forth that the Lord has in store for those that are not exempt for the judgment. It's finna face. Face different wild beasts and animals are killing them, and really I could say your worst nightmare will come to true. It's gonna come true. For most of you people, and 2/3 of the nation Israel Israelites, those hard-headed Negro Latino natives didn't believe in the truth and the word of the Lord. Was gonna face horrible times. In judgment from the Lord. The Lord Yahweh Shai. Who y'all people call God and the Most High name Yahweh, and you people who you call Jesus, the Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. But I'm getting to it. So say, what does transition mean? Let's say the word transition is often used in human service to refer to the general process of someone moving or being moved from one set of service to another. So, that's what happening. So these devils are being moved out the way, by the spirit of the word, by the word of the Lord, first and foremost, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and then ultimately physically it's gonna happen when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns in chariots, so-called UFOs, and put fire and destruction to this place, but before he returns, you're gonna see all hell breaking loose, things just people out here losing their mind, killing each other, trying to survive. If you seeing food prices going up, a famine coming, ultimately, the ushering in on the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, it's gonna be the solution to where you could buy and sell. That's gonna be the hour of temptation. That's coming. That's gonna come. I said could possibly be this year where it be mandatory. It could happen. But you just gotta see. But that's how once you see that mark of the beast being mandatory, once you start seeing the men of the Lord not being on the highways and byways no more, or not on the internet, that's when it's over with, man. This place is out of here. you know. And for the elect of the nation Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino natives, me myself, and the believers and so forth, that hey, just gotta keep the faith in the Lord, that hey, hope for mercy and deliverance. Hopefully be part of the righteous number and to get delivered, out of the times of trouble and from the wrath and the judgment of the Lord. But I'm gonna go to Daniel 2:21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So yeah, the Lord Yahweh Shai, he changed the times and seasons. He changed the times and seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. So he set up a rulership, and he bring it down, and that's what's happening. You're seeing the transition, like saying from this kingdom, the so-called Esau Edomite kingdom going down, and you're seeing the transition and the rising of the nation of Israel, Israelites. Starting with the house of David, you really gotta be part of a certain house. A certain house, that's that predestined for deliverance and mercy from the Lord. And like I said, hopefully I am part of the righteous number. Hopefully mercy and deliverance from the Lord. To be, being being in the glorious body. Be the first fruits. Be part of the first fruits. So it's hopefully, and to have the kingdom and the rulership, and the glorious body and the everlasting life, And the Lord Yahweh, he giveth wisdom to the wise. And you seen, the wisdom of this world, the wisdom of the so-called Esau Edomite world is falling, They falling apart. They understanding is falling away, And you seen the wise men that's on the highways and byways, Apostle Hall, Apostle Gabar, so forth on down. You see the man got the wisdom, of the Lord Yahweh Shah through the Spirit power Yahweh Shah, giving you wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the word of the Lord. Apostles, the apostles on down, apostles, the apostle elders and the brethren on down. A great millstone first and foremost, and so and Lord give it to those knowledge to them that and knowledge to them that no understanding. So the men of the Lord from apostles and brethren of great millstone have the understanding of the Lord. Have the truth. Yeah, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, I call whole law Yahweh Shai. That means all praise to the Lord, all praise to the Lord Yahweh Shai. All praise to the Lord. That for this truth. Because it ain't of us. It's of the Lord. Cause like I say, I was in the world. If I came to the truth, I was in the world. Trying to trying to be a basketball player. Music, whatever. I was trying to do those things. In the world, trying to make it. But I never thought I would do what I do right now, to teach and bring out the word of the Lord. But everything is of the Spirit, of the Lord, that he showed it to through the Spirit, to get the understanding and breakdowns and just came to me, it clicked, but like I said, this the truth, Like I said, being in the Baptist churches. That shit didn't click with me at all, being coming up, because I really never liked to really go to those, go to church, or because it just never set right in my spirit. But when I heard this truth though, it set right in my spirit. It made sense, and everything just came together through the Spirit power Yahweh Shai. But enough of me just going into and ranting by myself, But just just going into it, about the Lord Yahweh chose common men to do His will, But so from now, go to Ecclesiastes 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time He will set over it one that's profitable. So Lord Yahweh Shai, the power is in the earth, in the hands of the Lord, and the Lord gonna set up one that is profitable. So the Lord controls who's, He has control of who sets up in power and who He bring down, So in due time He gonna set up one that is more profitable, which I said the Lord Yahweh Shai when He returns, and said King David, the house of David, the governing body, 144,000 men, out of each tribe of the nation of Israel, Israelites, that's gonna be the profitable. There's gonna be what's gonna be profitable, for the world, for the earth, because these devils, so-called Esau Edomites, are not benefiting the earth, man. They tearing down the earth, and they got the people out of control, man. Out of order. They got everything out of order, man, out of whack. So they need to be taken out of the way. They pushing all this madness and disease and death out here, man. But From there, I'll go to I'll kind of go to I'm gonna go to skip to Ecclesiastes 10:8. Because unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So for all the wrong righteous dealings, so-called my Esau Edom has done, all the rape, rob, murder they done to the earth, to the world, especially to the so-called Negro Latino Israelites, these people are, they got everything by riches by deceit, man. By their lying tongue and like I say raping, robbing, they use their blessing. The so-called my Esau Edomite use this blessing. These Edomites use the blessing, of the gun, and they by way of using the diseases to take down the natives, giving the natives smallpox, and they took what really ain't theirs. They took it by force. They use by the gun. They didn't diplomatically really get what they got. They took it by force. They used the sword. And these devils, they got more than really what they needed. They kept on taking and really not benefiting the earth, really destroying the earth, and cutting all the trees down and doing this and doing that, building up these plants and all this madness, man. Concrete, got this concrete, nothing's good about the rulership of this so-called Esau Edom, man. They gotta go. So that what you're seeing the transition that Lord Yahweh is doing with the men of the Lord from the apostles and brother of great millstone. First and foremost, you're seeing it. The spiritual aspect, the knowledge of the Lord, we condemning the so-called Esau Edomite, telling his kingdom going down, so forth, and what he doing wrong, and so forth, bringing a track record of this devil, So, and the Lord hearing our complaints, and the Lord Yahweh is going to make do on his word and bring this devil down, so-called Esau Edom, and bring in a righteous rule, how really the earth should be ruled and governed, and how really things should be in order, man. Cause right now everything in chaos because of the so-called Esau Edomite, the red man. So let me see. I'll go to Ecclesiastes 10:10. The physician cut off a long disease, and he that is their king tomorrow shall die. So this devil, so-called man, is a disease, and the physician, the Lord Yahushua, when the Lord Yahushua return, he's gonna cut this man off out of his power seat. Gonna destroy this place, the so-called Esau Edomite, man. And they're gonna try to make war with the Lord, but the Lord gonna destroy these devils, man. And the other nations, all the other nations, but they ain't gonna stand a chance against the angels and the Lord, Yahweh Shai, They gonna face a power that they never seen, can't match, can't do nothing about it, So that's what's coming, the so-called Esau Edomite, it's gonna be out of power seat soon to come, and you're gonna see the nation Israel, Israelites, so-called Negro Latino natives in the future, bringing the righteous rulership to the earth. Once the smoke clears from the war of World War III, from the thermonuclear missiles, So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go on to that. So again, like all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahushua. Keep finding with that. Say shalom.